You may know Warren Buffett as one of the world's richest people. You may have seen him on TV or as a rock star speaker talking to thousands of cheering shareholders at his annual meeting. What you may not know is that Warren Buffett was deathly afraid of public speaking or getting up in front of anyone, anywhere. Today on Coffee with John, I'll be breaking down how Warren Buffett overcame his fears and why he calls developing communication skills the best investment of his life. But first, let's take a sip together. I'm drinking French roast Sumatra. Delicious. What are you drinking? Tell me in the comments. And when you're down there, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and push the little bell. Ding! You know, surveys show that people's number one fear is public speaking. Number two is death. Jerry Seinfeld says that means that when you go to the funeral, you'd rather be in the casket than giving the eulogy. That's pretty much how Warren Buffett felt. He says he was terrified. All through high school and in college, he would arrange his classes so they never had to give a presentation. So how did Warren Buffett transform himself into this great communicator? Someone who's completely comfortable being at the center of attention. I've studied Warren Buffett's career for many years, and there are three different kinds of secrets of his successful communication that I've found. First of all, number one is overcome your fear. Number two, realize your value. And number three, embrace discomfort. Let's break these down. Number one, and most important, overcome your fear. Warren's transformation started when he decided to get training to overcome his fears. While he was a graduate student in Columbia University in New York, he had signed up for a Dale Carnegie public speaking class. And he paid $100, and this was back in the early 1960s. But when the time came to take the class, he was, let's say, he chickened out, is what he said. He lost his nerve and he canceled payment on his check. So after graduate school, Buffett moved back to Omaha, where he started the securities business. He knew it was time for him to face his fears, and again he enrolled in one of these Dale Carnegie public speaking courses. Buffett said, if you can't communicate and talk to other people, you're giving up your potential. So here was Warren Buffett sitting with 30 other people who he says were terrified of getting up and even saying their own names. But after taking the course, Warren finally felt comfortable talking in front of other people. He says it completely changed his life. That's why on the wall in his office, Warren doesn't hang his college degrees. Instead, he proudly points to the framed completion certificate for the public speaking course. You know, I've witnessed hundreds of people overcome their fears this way. And really, it's life-changing. It's changed their lives forever. It also has a bonus effect. When you overcome a fear in one part of your life, you'll find that it becomes much easier to face fears in other parts of your life. You kind of develop that muscle to finally take on your fears. Warren's second secret is to realize your value. When Buffett invests money, obviously he expects to make a solid return on his investment. He says the best investment you can make is to invest in yourself. He tells college students that he believes if they learn effective public speaking skills and communication skills, they can increase their earnings by 50% over their lifetime. That's a great return on your investment. His third secret is embrace discomfort. Talking to young career women, Warren told them that to overcome fear, you need to just put yourself out there. You have to do it, he said, and the sooner you do it, the better. It's so much easier to learn the right kind of habits when you're young. Buffett also told them that after he completed his public speaking course, he was worried that he was going to lapse back into this kind of fearful state. So he started teaching a class at night at the local university. He says sometimes you've got to force yourself to do uncomfortable things so that you can ultimately be successful. Warren told these young women, just get out there and force yourself to get into situations with people. You have to embrace discomfort. That's good advice for all of us because that's how you create new habits that will help your future self. Communication is at the heart of everything in your business and your life. Warren Buffett is a very skilled investor, but he knows he would never have achieved his success without the ability to communicate. To recap, Warren Buffett's secrets of successful communication are: number one, overcome your fear. Number two, realize your value. And number three, embrace discomfort. So what habit can you form to start improving your communication skills? Maybe start doing one thing every day that makes you feel uncomfortable, like listening more carefully, raising your hand to speak, or saying what you really believe. Just try to challenge yourself every day. That's how you transform yourself, as Warren Buffett did. I can't guarantee you'll become a billionaire, but it's worth a shot. I'll see you back here next time for more Coffee with John.